Hi traders and welcome to the daily recap show for today, which is Wednesday the 4th of May. So we said that the FTSE, if it held 75.38 to 75.48 aggressive support today and held above, we could see moves towards resistance at 76.02 to 76.10. However, acceptance below 75.38 to 48 could see moves towards support 74.75, 74.84 and potentially maybe even 74.55 to 74.63. So let's go and have a look at the FTSE today. So we had this move down on the open into that aggressive support zone at 75.38 to 75.48. Notice we got a really strong impulsive push through that. No reversal pattern to hold above there. And notice how once we got the impulsive push through, we then got the zone holding as resistance here with a nice continuation pattern. And that was really the catalyst for the move down. There was actually another nice one here as well. For a couple of opportunities to get short on and target this zone below. We never actually got down to that 74.75 to 74.84 area. We actually held the 75.09 to 75.19 zone as support. We got a buy signal here. So I definitely would not have taken this below that zone. This is not a signal I would have taken, even though it was a valid reversal. I would not have taken it from that zone with the price action the way it had been. But there were a couple of opportunities to get short there. If you were just targeting this zone below, you would have got a really nice risk to reward trade. If you were targeting back down towards here at 74.75 to 74.84, then you'd still be in this trade. And there is the potential to move down. We do have FOMC tonight, which could lead to a bit of volatility in the market. Hopefully there'll be some reaction to the markets ahead of after the FOMC announcement. We do also have the Bank of England rate announcement tomorrow and NFP on Friday, so that's why the markets are a little bit less volatile this week. So again, maybe that would be a reason to be a bit more aggressive with your profit targets and have booked your profits in this zone here. So that's the FTSE. Like I say, a nice opportunity there to get short on the impulsive push through the aggressive support zone, which then held as resistance. And now let's go and have a look at the DAX. So we said that the DAX was contracting, which means there was a higher chance of false breaks. We needed to see a clear and sustained break of 14.165 to 14.190 to see moves higher, or we need to see clear and sustained breaks below 13.830 to 13.855 to see moves lower. So let's go and have a look at the DAX. So as you can see on the DAX today, we actually we've respected these two zones really quite well. This is the 14.055 to 14.080 zone, and then below that the 13.965 to 990 zone. We have actually reacted from those zones really well, and there was actually a really nice long trade from there. This one's really almost textbook buy trade with it, just grabbing the liquidity from this low here, back above the overnight high, and then enter up to target this zone up here. That said, it wasn't something I was looking at today, so again, it's quite nice to recognise these patterns to help build those pattern recognition skills, to know and identify the sorts of patterns you're looking for around the key zones that we mentioned in the report. However, it is important to recognise the context of the market, so not all signals are valid and not all signals are high probability. It's the areas in the market which make the trades high probability, not the actual signals themselves. So this was a nice signal in isolation. However, if we go to the higher time frames, you'll see on the 1 hour chart, look how tight this these Bollinger Bands are getting. This is the contraction that we spoke about. This demonstrates the contraction that we spoke about. This is why there's always the higher probability of false breaks as the market looks to trap traders on the wrong side of the market. This is most likely due to the FOMC announcement tonight and the NFP on Friday. So hopefully the Fed announcement tonight will be the catalyst to break out of this contraction, break out of this little tight range that we're getting. Notice again though, lots of wicks, bars are very small. This is all signs that we want to be avoiding and waiting for these outer edges, these key areas in the market before we start looking to for trade locations. So nothing to do really on the DAX today. There was one really nice setup in isolation, but it's not something that we would have been looking to do in the context of the market. So the only real trade today of decent value and of decent probability was that retest of that aggressive support zone. Once we had broken down below it, it turned into resistance on the FTSE, and that was a nice opportunity. So I hope you found this report's useful. We'll do the US session later on. And as I say, if you haven't, as I always say, if you haven't joined the Keyzone Traders community yet, come sign up for the Keyzone service. Get these reports before the market opens in the morning when you join our Discord channels to really help get yourself prepared and set up for the session. So I hope you found these useful, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Cheers.